In episode 26, Ye Shu scratched his head, feeling a bit sheepish. His memory of this dungeon's specifics was hazy, but he knew this record was bound to be broken. Right now, the highest level player is only level 22. The final record will almost certainly be set by a team of level 25s. And if any player in the party is over level 25, the dungeon record is invalid.
Brother Expert, we're at the skeleton graveyard.
Tian Chi sent a message. Their levels were the same as when they'd logged off, meaning they'd slept the whole day, just like Ye Shu.
Got it. On my way.
Ye Shu immediately sent Lord Grimm sprinting toward the skeleton graveyard. They could have headed to that dungeon as soon as they hit level 15 this morning, but Ye Shu's myriad manifestations umbrella desperately needed those strong spider silks for its next upgrade. Yesterday I'd made my needs clear to Tianqi and the others. I wasn't planning to switch dungeons at level 15. In the end, those four stuck around, grinding Spider Cave with Ye Shu until their fingers bled. Even after all that grinding, we still didn't have enough strong spider silk. The hidden boss, the Spider Lord, always drops it. The regular boss, the Spider King, and the two mini-bosses have a chance to drop it. Ye Shu and his team grinded away until 11 o'clock. The hidden boss spawned 3 more times. One was the Spider Lord, which dropped 5 strong spider silks. The other 2 were Spider Warriors, which have a 0% drop rate for this item. As for the minor bosses, they only dropped 7 pieces in total. Combined with the 4 from the first clear, that makes 16. Ye Shu still needs 40, so he's 24 short. At this rate, I'll need to keep grinding for another 2 days. Ye Shu did the math. Tianqi and his crew had already grinded their way up to nearly level 18 in the Spider Cave with him. Once they hit 20, they'd be a full 5 levels above the dungeon's cap. In Glory, 5 levels is always a major threshold for equipment, for skills, and for monster kill experience. If you're more than 5 levels above the dungeon, the experience you get plummets. At that point, grinding there just isn't viable. Ye Shu couldn't possibly ask Tianqi and the others to do free labor for him in Spider Cave again. Relying purely on luck to grind like this wasn't sustainable. He'd have to find another way. As Ye Shu pondered this, Lord Grimm arrived at the skeleton graveyard. He found 7 fields in his friends list, sent a party invite, and was quickly accepted. A message from 7 fields popped up.
Do we need to add one more person?
We don't have to.
Ye Shu replied. Actually, the skeleton graveyard has some essential materials too, and we still haven't gotten them yet. I haven't even had the myriad manifestations umbrella long enough to feel its power, and already it's become a burden.
Starting a new character is never easy.
Ye Shu sighed and stepped into the skeleton graveyard.
Brother Expert, need anything over here?
Ye Shu saw the message from Tianqi as he put on his headset.
I need the Skeleton Warrior's accessory.
The decorative accessory.
Right.
Oh, if we've got specific needs, let's not add anyone else. The 4 of us will do.
Tianqi was on the same page. If we prioritize our own needs, bringing in a new guy would just lead to a long, messy explanation, and who knows if they'd even keep their word in the end. If you set it to leader loot, you'll scare the newbie off right away. Who knows if you'll actually hand anything out when the time comes. So it's safest to just stick with the 4 of us who know each other.
All right.
Ye Shu agreed with this hassle-saving plan. Tianqi and the other 2 entered the dungeon, chanting in unison.
Give us a hidden boss. A boss. A boss. A hidden boss.
I'm addicted to hunting hidden bosses.
Ha 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 ha.
The 3 of them let out a lewd, snickering laugh. Ever since they started following Ye Shu, they developed quite the ambition for hidden bosses. If no hidden boss spawns, it'll be a total stomp. No pressure at all.
Let's move.
As Ye Shu spoke, Lord Grimm swung his battle spear once more, leading the way. Tianqi, Mu Yunshen, and Qian Shengli followed closely behind, their movements practiced and smoothed. A fine drizzle fell within the skeleton graveyard, where flickering ghostly green flames were visible near and far. The sound effects were faint, ghostly wails, punctuated by sudden sharp shrieks that would make your skin crawl. No, it wasn't just my scalp tingling. It felt like a draft was blowing right against my ear. Ye Shu's nerves were steel. He knew this wasn't just in his head, something was really there, breathing on him. His hands kept moving, but his head instinctively snapped to the left and back. There, a stark white face stared back, 2 pitch-black eyes boring into him. Those eyes didn't even blink, and the crimson lips looked ready to drip blood at any moment. With a slap, Yeshu's left hand came down on the keyboard, steadying himself. His hand was pressing down on a good 7 or 8 keys at once. In the game, Lord Grimm suddenly began to glitch out, making mistake after mistake. Luckily, they were only fighting minor monsters. Tianqi and the others rushed in, managing to hold the line. But we ran that dungeon together for hours yesterday, and I never saw Brother Expert make a single mistake. We just started today, and you're already acting like a fool? Could it be that another fake expert has shown up? But we just heard his voice on comms, and it was definitely Brother Expert. Yeshu had already spun back around, his fingers flying across the controls to swiftly stabilize the situation. Tianqi and the others let out a long sigh of relief, then heard Brother Gaoshao say,
Boss lady, it's the middle of the night. Why aren't you asleep? What's with the face mask, trying to be some kind of noodle superhero?
What? Gossip?
At Qian Shengli's words, the three of them instantly fell silent, ears pricked as they fought.
Couldn't sleep. Just came down to sit for a bit.
Chen Guo said, peeling off her face mask.
Tianqi, fall back. Qian Shengli, hold the line. Mu Yunshen, watch your 4 o'clock.
Yishu continued to direct the fight. Chen Guo watched him grind monsters in silence for a while, then suddenly blurted out.
I don't think Yi Chu should have retired.
Right?
It's just that his position is so high, so whenever Excellent Era has a problem, he's always the first one thrust into the spotlight.
Right.
Well, I've been watching Excellent Era's matches. I think the reasons why Yi Chu and One Autumn Leaf aren't as strong as they used to be are complicated.
Yishu fell silent.
The professional league has become far more competitive. Powerhouses like the Sharpshooter, the Sword Saint, the Fighting King, and the Magician are everywhere. Their skill is on par with Yi Chu's, and their accounts are as formidable as One Autumn Leaf.
Yishu remained silent.
It's no longer the era where one person could dominate the scene, yet people still expect Ye Chu to single-handedly forge glory like he did back then. That's simply asking too much of him.
Tianqi, fall back a bit. You're pushing too far forward. Mu Yunshen, you and Qian Shengli stand together. I can hold this side by myself.
Yishu commanded, his fingers flying across the keyboard.
Damn it.
Chen Guo's temper flared. She lunged forward, grabbing Yeshu by the throat. She shook him wildly, roaring.
Are you even listening to me? Are you even listening to me?
Every patron in the internet cafe perked up. The regulars stole glances in this direction, wondering who had the nerve to provoke our esteemed boss Chen. With a roar that loud, someone's probably not gonna make it through the night in one piece. The headphones on Yeshu's head wobbled a few times and fell off. The trembling voices of Tianqi and the other two faintly audible from within.
Copy that.